The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute, but the man who does not ask is a fool for a lifetime. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. It doesn't matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. A man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. To talk much and arrive nowhere is like climbing a tree to catch a fish. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. A single conversation with a wise man is better than 10 years of study. A gem is not polished without rubbing, nor is a man perfected without trials. Experience is a comb that nature gives us when we are bald. The more you sweat in practice, the less you bleed in battle. Where there is a will, there is a way. Knowing others is intelligence, knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength, mastering yourself is true power. If you are patient in a moment of anger, you will escape 100 days of sorrow. It is better to live in a cottage where you are happy than in a palace where you weep. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. A man should choose a friend who is better than himself. He who conquers others is strong, he who conquers himself is mighty. Patience is a bitter plant, but its fruit is sweet. When the character of a man is not clear to you, look at his friends. If you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. If you want happiness for a lifetime, help others. Care about what other people think, and you will always be their prisoner. A wise man makes his own decisions, an ignorant man follows public opinion. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. It is better to light a candle than to curse the darkness. Be not afraid of growing slowly, be afraid of standing still. A man who cannot tolerate small misfortunes can never accomplish great things. An inch of time is worth an inch of gold, but you can't buy that inch of time with an inch of gold. It is better to be a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without one. The wise adapt themselves to circumstances as water molds itself to the container. A man who has control over his desires is capable of giving more expression to his thoughts, ideas, and words. The person who says it cannot be done should not interrupt the person who is doing it. Even a hare will bite when it is cornered. He who strikes the first blow admits he has lost the argument. One generation plants the tree, and another gets the shade. Be slow in choosing a friend and slower in changing. A man is judged by his deeds, not by his words. A smile is the shortest distance between two people. He who depends on himself will attain the greatest happiness. A frog in the well does not know the great sea. You can't catch a cub without entering the tiger's den.